Hello everybody, it is the Heritor, and welcome to Elden Ring. Say that this has been the most anticipated game of my life is no understatement. I am a huge fan of the Soulsborne series. It has massively influenced me as a storyteller. I'm an author, for those of you who are new here. And to say that the storytelling of the Soulsborne games has pretty drastically altered the way how I write is also no understatement. As such, this is going to be a lore playthrough of this game. I will be going through and basically reading item descriptions, looking at the environment, looking for secrets. I'm going to try and piece together the entire story of this game in whatever way I can, really. And I'm not going to do it by watching other content. So I have avoided basically any spoilers of this game. I watched a teeny tiny bit of one of Vati's network test videos, but that's it. I just wanted to see how the game generally looked, just to build up a little bit of hype for myself, and that's where I stopped. So I have not watched any more Vati, and I will not watch any Vati, or any other lore people like the Ashen Hollow, or, you know, Hawkwood, or whatever. Not until I am done with my playthrough, and I've been able to form my own theories. So, if you guys are interested in a slower-paced journey through Elden Ring, where we really take a look at everything we possibly can, then you've come to the right place. I will say right now, I am okay at the Soulsborne games. I would say I got pretty decent at Dark Souls 3. But I wouldn't consider myself, like, great. So, you know, expect a little bit of choppy gameplay. But if that's alright with you, and if you want to take this plunge with me and see everything through the eye of an author and a world builder, then I invite you along for the journey. So, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Feel free to hit that subscribe button at any time where you are sold on what I'm doing, basically. And also, hit that like button. Helps me out a ton. My channel is still very small. Any likes or subs help tremendously. So thank you to everybody that has already done that so far. And yeah, let's get in on this business. Now, I will admit I have made a character and seen the intro cinematic, and I've just made a character so that I have a preset ready for the facial appearances and all that type of stuff. So, but that's really all I have. And we are going to play as... Ooh, do we want to play a warrior or a vagabond? Let's look at the status. Or bandit, maybe? Does the bandit start with a knife or a sword? Starts off with a little bit of arcane. Arcane is, I guess, the luck stat in this game, right? No, I think I'm going to play the warrior. I like the Eastern look. Their garb. I guess, is it Eastern? It's more like steppe. It's got the feel of the steppes. And the scimitars. I mean, that's clearly a scimitar hilt right there. I'm assuming those are scimitars. We're going to play a warrior. And we will play a lady. Alright? And she will be called, if I can use the keyboard here, the Inheritor. Alright? Choose... yeah, age young, keepsake. So our options here are a medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP, could be useful. Lands Between rune. Grace of gold shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between, used to gain many runes. So is the lands between, like, it's a place between two different geographical locations, or are we talking like an Yggdrasil type of situation where there's multiple worlds, multiple layers of reality stacked up on top of each other? They did that in Bloodborne with the Nightmare, so I'm assuming that's what it is, plus, you know, the big old Erd tree, which is basically Yggdrasil, right? Golden Seed. A golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. Wait, are you talking like an Estus shard? Because if this is like an Estus shard, that's fucking great. let's look at the others. The ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within, so imps are golems in this? Okay. Cracked pot. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain throne items. So, crafting materials to make throne items? Like, 3 of them? I mean, if this is one of the keepsakes, then this can't be what I think it is. Because otherwise, that's way better than this. Stone sword key. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. Alright, not sure what imp statues do. Guessing they're things you can find, maybe like the Ferris blockstones in Dark Souls 2. Bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power, said to originate from the demigod Miquella. Okay, so like the branches in Dark Souls that allow you to disguise yourself as things. We're gonna get boiled prawns. Sounds like consumables. Don't think we need that. And then there's this. Shabriri's Woe. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemy aggression. Okay. I'm thinking the golden seed is what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's choose a base template, so... No, hold on. Can I... Yeah, we can check detailed appearance here, so I can load the one that I created, which doesn't actually look all too different from what is right here. Wait, it is literally the one that is right here. Okay, great. It's saved. Here we are. Yeah, so that's what we look like when we're naked. Mostly naked, anyways. This is us in our full battle garb. We look pretty cool. Very cool looking armor. Let's go. Starting game with this character. Let's watch the intro cinematic. Again, I've already seen this, but that's really it. Like, I haven't done anything else. Gold.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
There's the smith from the trailer. I hope it's loud enough. Not much I can do about it now, though.
Elden Ring was shattered.
Yeah, that sounds kind of bad.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Is that the smith? I want to say that's the smith, judging from the scars on his back.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Alright.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
There's some imagery.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
Okay, greater will is capitalized. Means it's a name of something.
Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live.
That's a lot of them.
The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Very cool.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands.
Okay, so there's like...
The ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion.
creepy.
The loathsome dung eater.
Nice.
and Sir Gideon Othniel. They all
Can't help but notice that you're covered in ears and eyes. Rom wannabe. Okay.
And one other.
That's us.
Whom grace would again bless.
Alright, so a golden spark
A
coming into the
tarnished
palm.
of no renown.
Yeah. Simply known as the Inheritor. No name, no background.
Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
So, I'm guessing the other tarnished that were mentioned are like competitors of us. And then there's, of course, the spawn of Queen Marika, who all look to be rather deformed. Though the witch-looking one didn't necessarily look to be very deformed. At least I assume that one was referencing one of the spawn of Marika. They are, I guess, like, you know, to look... Whoop, we should read that in a second, but I want to finish my thought here. But looking at the... kind of taking Dark Souls into account. You had, like, Gwyn, and then the Children of Gwyn, which all bore parts of his soul. Guessing we got a similar situation here, except instead of Gwyn, we have this Queen Marika, which is interesting. That it's now a female kind of over deity, if we want to call it a deity. It's cool. Nice change of pace. But she's missing. She's also like not dead like Gwyn was, kind of. Except Gwyn wasn't really dead. But yeah, you know. Okay, so we've got some adversaries ahead of us. I'm assuming the other Tarnished that were mentioned are going to be adversaries at some point. I'm assuming the children of Marika, Spawn, or whatever the hell they are going to be adversaries as well. Now, let's read this. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Okay. Alright. We'll do that. We'll get there. Alright, we got our inventory here. There's things for us to read. Memory of Grace. The memory of first grace, which once guided bygone Tarnished to the lands between. Lose all runes and return to the last site of grace visited. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring. Become the Elden Lord. Okay, so this is basically our sigil of fire. The thing that, you know, allows you to return to the nearest spawn point. But you lose all of your, what is it? Runes. Yes, that runes, I guess, is souls. In this game. You know, it's a Soulsborne game. It's going to follow a pretty similar formula, right? You got your character that's kind of dead, but kind of not. You live, you die, you live again. Witness me. You got the bonfires. I already know there's like a shrine maiden, basically. Don't know exactly what she is in this, but I've seen the screenshots of her on accident. So it's gonna be pretty similar to Dark Souls and Bloodborne in that sense. Not Sekiro. Sekiro was definitely kind of different, but it's got some similarities to Sekiro. I hear you can jump in this game. But all right, we got a tarnished wizened finger. Okay, so this is a finger from one of us. It's for online play only. All right, we're not doing that because we're not playing online. I'm not playing online because I don't want to have messages pop up in places where there might be stuff that would otherwise surprise me. Like, you know, when you're playing online and there's like a spot where there's an ambush, right? You can tell that there's going to be an ambush there because there's a million messages all spread out in front of you. I don't want that. I want to be surprised by the ambushes, or I want to, you know, feel awesome when I catch them before they happen. It's probably going to be more of the latter, by the way. Alright, well, you can use it to write messages. Your messages will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing players to read them. Yeah. A finger of corpse wax, so emaciated, the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Alright. Interesting. Don't know what to make of that yet. There was more in our inventory, because we also had the golden seed. A golden seed found at the base of an illusory tree. Increases a flask's number of uses. Holy shit, so this is an Estus shard. Can be used after resting at a site of grace. Or is it not permanent? Maybe it's just like you use it and it increases it for that life. Which would be interesting if that was a thing. When the Elden Ring was shattered, these seeds flew from the Erd Tree, scattering across the various lands, as if life itself knew that its end had come. Okay, so we're basically living in a post-apocalyptic state, as was the case in all Soulsborne games. The Scimitar doesn't seem like there is much important lore information here, but is ineffective against thick armor and hides covered in tough scales. Yeah, sounds about right for a Scimitar. Not the best at armor piercing. Riveted wooden shield. Okay, the design riveted to the center represents both sword and tree. Indeed. Let's try and remember that symbol. I'm going to try and look for symbol similarities, because maybe we'll get to figure out what this means at some point. We got our helmet. Cowl of a nomadic warrior. Okay, so we know we are of nomadic stock. The blue color of its fabric symbolizes brisk waters, as fluid and flowing as the sword in the hand of its wearer. Just as waters turn foul, stagnation leads to decay. Warriors must remain ever drifting. Alright, I was going to say, I called it with the steppe look, because, steppe nomads, but this is kind of implying that we're like ocean nomads, which is also very cool, because that's not something that you normally see. Oh, cool. You have, like, the evil eye symbol. It's kind of like is it Turkish? The Turkish evil eye symbol on the gauntlet. Very, very cool. Alright, but that's all of our stuff. Let's look around, actually. Let's look the other direction first. Actually, first, because I know there's somebody who's watching this, or probably will watch this sooner or later, who appreciates the destruction of chairs. And I have to do this for her, otherwise she'll never forgive me. So, yeah, the chairs must be destroyed. Anything to do here? Are there illusionary walls in this game? I mean, I'm assuming we're not going to have one immediately. What's this? Why are you wider than normal? Oh my god, more chairs. We can't allow any of this. Okay, none of this is allowed. We'll attack the wall here. No, didn't open anything. No more chairs to destroy. Alright, then we can move on. Let's open this door. I'm expecting an amazing vista of some kind. That's usually the case when we open doors. Yep, told you. Okay. I was gonna say, actually, this doesn't look that crazy, but then there's that. And that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, that looks pretty amazing. I've, of course, seen the screenshots of this, but goddamn, does it look awesome when I'm controlling the character myself. Holy shit. That is the Erd Tree. Glowing like a sun. Cool. Where do we go? So obviously we can go up there and look at things, but I am, of course, going to look around the other sides to see if there's secrets. There's often secrets hidden right at the beginning of the game when you go in the opposite direction that you're supposed to. You usually hide something somewhere. See, look at this. There's a door. That we can't open. Okay. Alright. Well, that's that then. Any secrets in here? No? Okay. We can't really go that way. This does not look healthy. So we're gonna go down the stairs like a reasonable person. And look around. That arch looks suspicious. I'm gonna hit it. Maybe it's a hidden door. Nope. Okay. Not a hidden door. Let's go down here. We got ourselves a bridge. And, I mean, that looks like an arena if I've ever seen one. Let's see what's over here, actually. There's something to be found? The answer is no. Not quite. Look at this. Where are we? Is this like the edge of the world? Because if we're dealing with like an Yggdrasil type of thing, we're gonna end up with like incomplete worlds, like worlds that do not function in the way that a normal Earth-like world is going to function. Yeah, see, that just ends. Like, that's not attached to anything. We're floating. We are on a floating island. Yeah, I seriously think it is Worlds Between is like different layers of reality rather than, you know, we're just coming from a different region of this world through the fog. But that's how it was in Demon Souls, right? They crossed the fog to get into Bulletaria, because Bulletaria was a kingdom that was sealed off by the fog. Really? There's nothing here? I'm shocked. Okay, okay. I've been made to eat my words. I was expecting that there would be a secret somewhere in the opening area, but turns out there isn't, unless there's something down there. Nope, that looks like death. I mean, death is a secret. So, yeah, I'll claim that I'm right through that. Unless, what about here? Nope, also not. There's that door that we couldn't get into, but maybe we'll come back here later. You know, most of these opening areas you can come back to at some point. Okay. That, I'm guessing, is Marika. Looks like her. The intro cinematic had her with her arms splayed out, long golden hair. Not sure what's behind her. Let's go in slowly. Interesting. Looks cool. Walking across graves. It wouldn't be a Soulsborne game if you weren't immediately thrown into some graveyard. Or something that's just covered in a copious amount of tombstones. We can see anything, so we can definitely see bits of something else over there. It's like a tower. We've got to be able to get there someday. Some way. Oh, dear. Okay. Grafted Scion. You look interesting. Yeah. You, seem to be made out of a lot of people. I have no heals. Just now noticing that. That's concerning. Is this a we're supposed to die boss fight? I get the feeling this is a we're supposed to die boss fight. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage from the single hit. This is like the opening. Oh, okay. It's got. That's an instant kill scream. Okay, never mind. This has to be. Yeah. This is a cutscene. It's all good. You're supposed to die here. I'm ashamed that I didn't hit it. Or didn't do any meaningful damage to it, but it's fine. Where does this take us? Lovely place by the looks of it. Yep. Yep, this is a Soulsborne game. Waking up dead in a pile of corpses. In the middle of some ruined civilization. I hope you guys can't hear the music outside. It is Carnival here in the Netherlands, so everybody is... Oh, hi. You have hooves. Fluffy hooves. Are you the horsey? You look like a horsey. Ah, but you have horns. It's more of a... I've seen pictures of it. It's more of a yak horsey.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
The maiden. Shrine maiden. The fire keeper. Yeah, this has to be our... Yeah, this is our fire keeper.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
She's got the very soft voice they always give to the...
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Okay, Golden Order. Again, capitalized, indicating that it's a name of something. Just like, what was it, the something will? I'll remember when I see it. Okay. Here we go. Are we gonna get to play? The helmet makes it seem like I have, you know, kind of a Karen haircut. Which is a bit... I don't know, I like the helmet, except for the hair. I mean, it's not really a helmet, it's more just a head wrap. Which is also what I like about it. I don't know how I feel about the hair. Alright, we have Flask of Crimson Tears and Flask of Cerulean Tears. Alright, well, we have our Estus and our Ashen Estus, is what it's really saying here, but let's read the lore on these. A sacred flask, modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Alright, so we got Tear of Blessing and Golden Holy Chalice. These are two more names that we're going to try and keep track of. Filled with crimson tears. Tears of what, exactly? Tear of Blessing? Must be Tear of Blessings. Crimson Tears of Blessings and Cerulean Tears of Blessing. This flask restores HP on use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die, until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation. To seek the Elden Ring. Yeah. Alright, this doesn't say anything else, aside from that it fills FP. Alright, so now we're in a new area. There's an item immediately behind us. So first thing I like to do, obviously, we're here. We have nothing on our map marker telling us where to go, which is good. But we see these stairs that lead up to a door. Right, so obviously we're supposed to go that way. So I'm going to go behind us and look and see. There's an item up there. HUD display. Yeah. Right. It's very dark. I feel like I could fall in a pit at any second and barely even be aware of what's happening. Again, gravestones. Just to convey the morbid sense of death and decay. Roots growing over the gravestones. Again, very Dark Souls 3-esque. And another note. Cave of Knowledge lies below. Really? Oh, we can go down there, huh? Yeah, there's even a way to drop down without dying. Okay. Brave Tarnish. Take the plunge. Of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war, your warrior's blood. Do you want me to go down there? Oh, there's even a thing up here. Instead of going up there. Alright, I'll do it. That's what you want. We'll probably should have gone up there first to check that out, because there's no coming back from this, but you know what? It's fine. This is the decision we've made. It's cool that there's kind of two branching pathways right in the, intro area. Pretty sweet. Alright, so you can actually fall quite far without taking fall damage. I wonder if there is fall damage in this game. I'm assuming there is. There has been in all of the games. Sites of Grace. Resting at a site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your sacred flasks. However, most of the enemies you've defeated will be revived. Alright, it's a bonfire. You can find sites of grace by going where light converges. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items, and can be accessed in the inventory at any time. Okay. Well, let's touch the grace. Can we do anything at the site of grace? We can rest. Can we level up on our own? We cannot. All we can do is memorize spells, of which we have none. Yeah, I know how this works. I've played Souls games before. So we can add a charge to the flask. Alright. Use a golden seed to increase your number of flask uses. So right now, before I do this, I want to see how many we currently have. We have 3. Technically 4, if we count the one flask of Cerulean Tears. Does this increase it? So if we have 4 flasks, I'm going to allocate them, because I don't have anything to use focus on, except for, I guess, a weapon art, but don't use those too much. We're going to have 4 healing potions. Okay, now add charge to flask. Added a charge to the flask of Crimson Tears. That's all I have, right? Yeah, I don't have any more golden seeds. And Sacred Tears increase the amount healed. So now we have 5. Now the question is this permanent? Or is it just until I die? I would expect, given that it's an intro item, it's only till I die. But I'm using it now just to test what this is. Oh look, an enemy. Yeah. Sneak up on you. Get up behind him and backstab him. Oh, you're dead! You're not, though. Well, I mean, you are, but you're not. Quick checking to see if there's any items around here. Fuck this wheelbarrow. Alright. You gonna attack me? No, you're like the super tutorial enemy. Okay. This is the proper tutorial, not the, get shit mixed by some boss. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Oh, you attack me, but I can kill you with the double attack from the scimitar. So we have basically a single attack, and we have a double attack. This weapon and the animations are exactly like they were in Dark Souls 3. And that's fine. I am fine with them reusing assets, reusing animations. Like, The animations were good in Dark Souls 3. Some of the assets were good in Dark Souls... Most of the assets were very good in Dark Souls 3. Like, don't fix what isn't broken. Scimitar is a fucking scimitar. So, I think they do look different. They have more traditional scimitar hilts. Ow! You fucker. I didn't see you. I was busy admiring my scimitar. You shot me. Rude. How do we run? Okay. Hold down B to run? Really? Alright. Normally it's this, but that's stealth. Alright, we can acquire some materials. Roa fruit. We'll read the descriptions of these materials at some point, because I reckon we're gonna pick up some more. I don't want to just immediately look at them unless it's like a piece of armor. Or unless it's something that sounds really interesting. Wielding armaments. Each hand can be equipped. Yeah, alright. We can two-hand our sword, or we can equip our shield. I don't feel like doing any of that. I feel like dual-wielding fucking scimitars. Will you? I was gonna say, will you please attack me, but then you did. Are you gonna just stand there and take it eternally? Can I? Yes! Visceral. This game does not seem to have the rally mechanic that Bloodborne did. A shame. I'm kind of, you know, I liked that mechanic. Alright. It's this little bitch. Can we sneak up on him? No, no, he's facing us. He sees us, alright. Well, let's just kill him. You're dead! You're dead! Any loot? Any loot to be had? No. Oh, hi. It's you. You shot me. I'm here for revenge. You're armored. Are you gonna be a tougher enemy? Yeah. Decidedly tougher. He took like 3 whole hits from that. And he's dead. And he's off the side. Okay. How are you doing? Skills. Right. This is left trigger. Well, sure, we'll try it. Okay. It's not as effective as that. Interesting. Did less damage. Maybe I hit with one of the scimitars and not both. I'm not sure if that hitboxes are... Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Now we crouch. All right, we can use this to crouch behind him. So let's backstab him. I already did that to one guy. Kind of. All right, you're dead. So we could do that again. We could backstab him too. Why the hell not? Ah, we didn't. Okay, it's all right. He's dead anyways. Let's continue on. See what there is to find around here. Well, nothing for us to go through. That was over there. Did we come from there? I think we came from... Oh, hi. We can go this way. Are you... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, it is what it is. Oh, you're tougher than the others. Was not expecting that. Thankfully, he staggers just as easy. Okay, Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there's a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. Okay, very cool. It's like a bonfire, but not. You can't interact with it. But yeah, it looks like Marika wearing the robes, and she's got her arms outstretched, though they are indeed broken. Going in with the depictions. Alright, an actual boss fight, huh? At least that's what I'm assuming the mist is. Fog wall always means boss fight. Actually, no, it doesn't always mean boss fight. It mostly means boss fight. But this is a boss fight. Soldier of Godric. It's just a dude with a sword. Yeah. I know how to do that. He doesn't look very difficult. Wow. That was hard. Yeah, that was real rough. Almost died there. What's that way? What's this? Can't interact with it. It's just a room full of gravestones. Let's go this way. No, that's the Stake of Marika. Okay, that's where we came from. Then we can go up that way, or we can go... We cannot go here. That is what we were just looking through. Okay, cool. Good level design. Can't really exploit the level design here, but Let's not go too fast. We have a little bit of choppiness. And this... Hey, this is where we started! So we came up through there. I was looking like, hey, there's this item. No, that's the item up there. We unfortunately did not get to that item, but we did get to this item. So let's grab it. Let's see what it is. It's an emote. Strength. Alright. How do we access them? Ah, right here. Delightful. So we can switch out one of the emotes. Let's, switch one of them out. Let's switch out the point forwards, maybe? Yeah. Let's point forwards. Yeah, okay, so we can switch it. Oh, there's a lot of them already. Let's grab beckon. I like the beckon emote. And there's the wave and the bow. Joy. Rest. We'll, what does the rallying cry look like? Yeah, it's okay. And the jump for joy? Eh. No, we'll take strength. See what that looks like. Nice. Looks pretty cool. Alright, let's get down here. I don't think we'll take fall damage, right? No. And we can go through here. A little bit of stuttering. Maybe it'll stutter when it loads new areas. I don't know. My PC is pretty good. It's a little unstable at times. But, so far it's been doing pretty good. Okay, I keep wanting to loot these, like, glowing things, but they're just candles, so... Nothing to loot there. There is, however, something to loot over here. And there's another fucking fog wall. And a site of grace. Lost grace discovered. Alright. And what else do we got here? Anything? Nope. Let's grab this loot. Okay, this is a okay, finger severer. Interesting. So that's the multiplayer items and the tarnished furled finger. Let's read the descriptions on those. Oh, I just accidentally opened the map. Well, here we have the map. Not much on it just yet. We could probably see the name of this place. The Stranded Graveyard. Alright. Cool. What the hell is this? Use stone sword key. Oh, these are the imp statues. I don't have one. Shame, huh? Should have, well, I could have taken that as my use. Okay, so we only have 4 flasks right now, but I didn't rest. So let's actually rest and see if it restores to 5. If it restores to 5, then we literally just got an Estus shard as our starting keepsake. Holy shit. That starting keepsake was an Estus shard. Why would you not take that? I mean, some of the other ones must be good, then. No. That's an elevator that leads up, and I don't know if we can come back from that. Go this... Okay, no. We apparently cannot go through this fog wall. Alright. These doors look sus. No? No invisible walls? Fuck these pots. What was that? There was something red here. Charred skeleton. Okay. Just a charred skeleton. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm still not finding any invisible walls, but let's take the elevator up. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go. See where this leads. And, of course, let's look for platforms that we can jump off. Just in case there's secrets to be found. Doesn't look like it, though. Didn't see any. Could have missed it, but I don't think I did. By the way, because this is a blind playthrough and because I'm doing this mostly for the lore, no spoilers, please. No spoilers in the comments. If I missed something, by all means tell me I missed something. Just be like, yo, go back to this place, you missed something. But don't tell me what I missed. I had to do that. Really, I did. Oh, here we go. Here's the vista that we wanted. Oh my god. Lim Grave. Oh my god. I mean, I've seen this before. This is about where I watched... Or this is... I saw this in the network test. But Jesus Christ, is it more beautiful to see in person. I mean, in person in a video game. You know what the fuck I mean. Alright. So immediately, in Soulsborne fashion, again, we have no direction on the compass. I mean, we've got the cardinal points, but there's nothing telling us where to go, and I'm assuming that's never going to be the case. I'm assuming there's going to be some other way to dictate where we need to go. So already we see a little churchy-looking thing here that we should go to. We see some big bastard over here walking down the road. He doesn't look... I don't know, maybe he is friendly. I'm guessing he's not. No, oh, he's on a horse. Okay, this, I think, is one of the things that was spoiled for me, because I'm pretty sure that's, like, a roaming boss. There's this big old castle up there that I'm sure we're gonna go to at some point. Giant statue up on top of the, what do you call that? It's like a piece of a cliff that's jutting out. Very, very cool. Tower all the way over there. Like, how far can we go? Can we get up on top of that tower? Can we get up on that landmass all the way over there? Can we go all the way over there? Can we cross this aqueduct? Like, Jesus, there's another tower all the way... Okay, I'm going down here. Wow, it just goes on. Holy crap. It is delightful. What is this? More Roa fruits. We'll figure out what those are in a bit. Summoning pools. In each area, you can find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoned, or summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Okay, so this is basically your, like, Fight Club arena areas. Kind of cool that they put one right at the start. Again, I'm playing offline, so we're not going to encounter any of that. Another reason why I'm currently playing offline is because I'm not trusting the Bandai Namco's servers, or FromSoft servers at the moment, because Dark Souls servers were pretty compromised. I'm gonna attack the birds. Oh, I can't attack the birds. Holy crap. I was thinking they would fly away before I get to them. And we looted some flight pinions, and we can see an area down here that looks like a swamp that extends pretty far to reach out onto yet more terrain with another Erd tree. Yeah, there's a lot of them, actually. They're like mini Erd trees. That's a normal tree. And this is a creepy-looking statue with a very thin, oddly jointed arm. Interesting-looking temple work, too. Looks vaguely Hindu in its design. Some of it. Which is quite cool. Hindu temples look fucking awesome. Oh my god. Oh, there it is, the final boss of the game. The crab, the hardest enemy in all of Soulsborne. Like, that right there. Endgame content, I know where it is. Alright, we don't want to go there, ever. Crabs are the worst. Let's go this way. Of course, like, the game's kind of telling us, go to that church, right? Or go to that castle, you know, one of those two things. But I'm, of course, going to go the other direction. Because I'm a hipster like that. Oh, hi! What are you? They're like squirrel kangaroo things. There's more birds. And birds drop feathers. And I will take them. I will pillage their feathers. Alright, we got an island and the ocean here. And then more like wrecks or something out there. God damn, it's beautiful. Holy shit. And the golden clouds. I mean, everything's obviously gold, because it's being lit by a golden light. Man, okay, we can get down here. So we could probably get down to the coast, although that still looks like a pretty distant drop to get down there. But there's more birds to pillage. I will pillage all of the birds with their flight pinions. Is flight pinions just a fancy word for feather? What's this fucking symbol? Who are you? But what's this symbol? Are you hostile? No, you don't look hostile. No, you look chill. But this symbol, it's like the same pose that Marika has made. And then attached to, it's on the I guess, the actual Elden Ring symbol, which is basically 3 circles. No, 4 concentric circles. There's like 3 that are kind of arrayed around each other, and then 1 in the center, and then there's a line that runs through it with these, yeah, these like partial crescent shapes at the top and the bottom, and it looks like that. So I'm interested to see what these symbols are, and on that note, we did get an item that looked like one of them. Right here. Small golden effigy. I wonder if it says anything what this damn symbol is. There's the person that's, like, attached to this. It's kind of like the cross, right? With the Jesus attached to the to the cross, except in this case it's Marika attached to whatever the hell this is. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us any lore on it. But there is lore to be had on the tarnished furled finger, maybe. Is there? A finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those. Yeah, alright, that's what we know already. The finger severer. So these are all online items, I won't be using them. Okay, this phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its power. Okay. Cool, cool. Let's talk to him.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Am I?
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
We'll see about that. Am I maidenless, though? Like, that maiden and her horsey yak thing, did come and save us, so... I mean, I can't level up at the Sites of Grace yet. Speaking of Sites of Grace, maybe I should activate this one. Alright. Cool. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some Sites of Grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along the way. So, this is our compass system. And indeed, it is telling us, go to the church. That is very cool. I like this so much more than just sticking an arrow on your minimap or on your, like, navigation display in your HUD. That is so just not immersive when games do that. I really detest it. I like it when you have an immersive way of guiding the player along. Or, straight up, don't guide the player along. Just do the Morrowind approach and, like, your quest... You go... take a left on this road up here and then travel until you reach these two rocks and then take a right. It's like you're actually following directions. It's very cool. Obviously, most games don't do that nowadays. But giving these immersive ways to guide the player, I think is way cooler. Like Ghost of Tsushima had the wind, right? Which was quite cool. And this one only seems usable when you're near a site of grace. So you can only, like, if you're standing near a site of grace, you can plot out, see where the arrow's pointing and be like, okay, that's the landmark that I should be heading to. But aside from that, you need to rely on your actual, like, vision of the landmark in order to do the navigation. Because I think this stops once you get to a certain point. Like, it's not continuing on outward. That's awesome. See if you have anything more to say.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope.
Is it the one I just activated?
Even the maidenless. Me.
No.
Vare.
Vare, huh?
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
We were just talking about this.
Is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale.
Okay.
Over on the cliff.
Guessing that's what that is.
The home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
So we encountered the Grafted Scion. So is Godric the demigod? Is that... I've seen him in the trailer, I think. The dude with all the arms. Because that Grafted Scion, if there's a connection with the word grafted, of the Scion somehow being an offspring, or a creation of Godric, would make sense that there's like this thematic link with all the arms. We got this swamp down here. We have more... Okay, we've got bats this way, and just a bunch of stuff that... You know what? Let's follow the grace for now. I wanna... not follow the grace soon enough. I want to not fuck with that guy. I'm pretty sure he's hostile, but if I'm remembering the little bit that I accidentally saw from the network test, I think that's a wandering boss, and I think he's gonna kick your ass if you encounter him. But that's a goat! Hi, goat. Bye, goat. And there's an item. What kind of item? Golden runes. The hell are golden runes? Let's go in here. See what there is. Santa Claus, apparently, sitting there. Okay. It's not what I was expecting. So let's look at the golden runes before we engage against Santa Claus. See what he wants from us. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between. The lingering trace of gold. Used to gain a small number of runes. Okay, so this is our, like, soul fragments, or, what were they called? Cold bloods? Cold blood dews? That type of stuff? Kin cold bloods? Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished, provided a finger maiden can be found. Okay. The maidens have something to do with the fingers. The fingers are what connect tarnished together and connect between worlds, or at least between the different worlds of the tarnished. I don't know if that has any relation to the different worlds or layers of this Yggdrasil, you know, with the lands between and all that type of stuff. Interesting. Fingers are important. Arms are also important. Judging from that one tarnish that we saw, eyes and ears are also important. Are all body parts important? Alright, let's touch the grace. And we can talk to that guy. Okay, so we can fast travel to sites of grace. We can do that on our map. Cool. It'll be useful. Let's actually grab this first. Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Alright. So we can do this ourselves. So we got ourselves a smithing stone. That's cool. So we can use the smithy table. So we could strengthen our scimitar. Let's strengthen one of our scimitars. I don't know if I want to actually use the scimitars all the way through. We may find a weapon that I like more. Let's talk to this. Well, let's look at him first. I notice, so looking at our character, we have all of these medallions attached to strings. This is a kind of like an Eastern steppe aesthetic, for sure. Looks very cool, by the way, with the fur underneath the vest as well. This guy's got kind of the same thing going on. Look on his hat. He's also got strings with medallions attached to it, and feathers, and fur. I wonder if he's of the same culture as us. He also has a, looks like an instrument. It's kind of like a horse head fiddle, honestly. It's like one of those 1 or maybe 2 string violin things, which create a very eerie sound, common across the Far East. So like Mongolia has the horse head fiddle, Taiwan, I think it's Taiwan that has the erhu. Yeah, there's a lot of different variants of them for the various different cultures around there. But okay, this is interesting. I think we may be of the same culture, but I'm not sure. We have the blue thing going. He has the red thing going. Maybe there's like different groups that take different colors. Let's talk to him.
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
Yeah.
But I can also see that you're not after my throat.
No.
Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Oh my god, we can actually, like, specifically talk about certain things? We've never seen the light of this in any Souls game. This is remarkable.
I am of a nomadic people.
Yeah, alright.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Yeah, alright.
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut.
As you well should.
But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
I like this guy. Kale. He's cool. He's very honest. And, I appreciate that immensely. You know what? Crafting kit right here. What does it say? Leather bag containing a pestle and mortar, small blade, and various other tools. Enables item crafting from the main menu. Yeah, I'm gonna heed your advice, mate. I'm gonna buy a crafting kit. And what are these? Note: Waypoint Ruins. A note sold by a nomadic merchant contains information about Waypoint Ruins. Contains information about a flask of wondrous physic. I don't really know what these are. And there's a torch that can illuminate dark places. That seems like it's going to be useful to have. And there's also the telescope, which we definitely want. A missionary cookbook. This allows us to make stuff. Okay, cookbooks are like recipe kits. Same with the warrior cookbook. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Alright. We now have a crafting kit.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart.
Yeah, man.
You've made an excellent choice.
Thanks for the advice. I like him a lot. He's cool. Also, very good voice acting. Voice acting's been very solid all the way through. Yeah, okay. Item crafting. Here we go. Cool. You can make all these things. Roll out raisins. What do these do? On horseback. Feed to torrent to restore HP. Okay. Yeah, we'll get our horse, I guess. Let's rest at the grace. I don't know, maybe something will happen. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna explore, right? So it wants us to go that way, through the forest. Guess we can do that. We're gonna come back and look at this area once I find out where the hell I can level up. It's a deer! It's a skull that I kicked a great distance, okay? Oh. You can break them. And maybe golden runes. These are the things that, give you runes, like souls, basically. Okay. Break glowy skulls for what the fuck? What? Okay. That looks delightful. Can I attack you from behind, maybe? I would like to kill you, whatever you are. I don't know what you are. It's like a... Looks like a... Looks like a sea squirt. Poison bloom. Oh, God. Oh. For fuck's sake, there's like flying mosquito enemies. Great. Of course, they're around the swamp. Are you gonna attack me, or are you just gonna fly circles around me and piss me off? But yeah, so that thing looks like a sea squirt. What the fuck is up there? Hold on. I want to see what that is. We can jump! Oh my god. I never expected this. I mean, okay, you could do it in Sekiro, but... In a Souls game? No. Do we get anything from breaking these skulls? No. Is that a statue, or... Yeah, it looks like a statue. A statue of what? You look fucking weird. Ugh. What are you? Koth? Prompt? Is that you? What are you looking at? Yeah, birds, I get it. He's looking at... Yeah, it's like a ruin that's turned on its side, but aside from that, it looks like a... Yeah, there's more of that. Yeah, look, there's all this stuff, and it's like turned on its side, but it looks like pieces of an amphitheater. Like the facade of the Colosseum, for example. Except what the fuck's it doing out here? It's just like sitting on its side. How does it break in a manner that leaves a piece up there, a piece down here, and I'm pretty sure there were other pieces. Yeah, there's like more pieces of it scattered around. So I don't know how that happened. Let's examine this. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. I'm assuming the roots of the Erd tree, which would be over there somewhere. Okay. Interesting. It's cool. I want to kill this other sea squirt thing. Actually, I want to get the information on this sea squirt thing. Sorry if a sea squirt is an actual animal. It's not a plant. I'm a marine I studied marine biology, by the way, so, I will comment on any marine life related stuff extensively. A flower that grows in toxic terrain, dripping with deep green poisonous liquid. Well, that doesn't tell us very much. I'm guessing the, like, random reagents we find aren't going to tell us too much. But I will at least skim through them just to see if there is something. You never know if something might be hidden. Let's kill this fucking thing before it can do anything. Oh boy. It's spread its disgustingness. Okay. What are you? You're glowing. It's a mushroom. Of course, glowing mushrooms. Okay, this got... Ah! You fuck... I was just gonna say. It's watching me again. Is it a passive enemy? Well, it answered my question. It didn't do much damage, mind you, but it's not a passive enemy. It is, in fact, a hostile enemy. Look around here. Right. Erdleaf flower. Let's go. You motherfucker. Fucking... I hate them. I hate them. Green dragon, or great dragonfly. Alright, they're dragonflies. See if there's anything on you. Head of a large dragonfly, long believed to have the ability to neutralize... Okay, that doesn't tell us anything. Pinions? Do you tell us anything? Not really. Doesn't say much useful here. Fungal... Nope. Erdleaf flower. It's gotta be something important here. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Erd tree in days of antiquity. Okay, see, that tells us something. The leaves fall. They still do. We can see them when it's not raining. We saw a few of them already. So these woods are not super safe. There are patrolling enemies with torches. These enemies are armored. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. These enemies are armored, so I don't know... hold on. What do we get from... So, I'm sorry, squirrel thing. Okay. They're hostile, as I expected. How dangerous are they? They seem to just have, like, single... Okay, they're pretty easy. Basic hollow-style enemy. Not terribly threatening. Let's grab all these Roa fruits. Don't know what they're for yet, but I'm sure they'll be useful at some point. Let's keep investigating this forest. See what we find. Hi, dear. Bye, dear. Got beast liver. Alright. Got a guy here. Let's fight him. Oh, very cool. Charge attack. We got the Lord Sworn Straight Sword. Let's look at that. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm looking at it in the wrong thing. We need to look at it through inventory. Okay, see if there's some information on these guys. Well-crafted straight sword with an illustrious design wielded by regulars of a lord's army. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in a serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. Okay. Right, I'm not gonna use it instead of the scimitar, because oh, it's a cave. Alright. Look at this. We're just, like, randomly exploring, and we immediately find a cave. We're gonna get lost, right? We're gonna get lost. We're gonna go into the cave. Groveside Cave. Let's do it. We have, one of these signs here. Yeah, one of these, summoning pools. Again, I don't know what activating it's gonna do, but... Let's go into the cave. Hold on. I have a solution to this darkness. I have a torch! Would you look at that? Truly remarkable. I can see It is actually dark without the torch. A lot of games, like, darkness is pretty negligible because it's still pretty well lit, but this one is dark. Alright, we got wolves. A lot of wolves. And a dude? You alive? No. But, yeah. Cave full of wolves. What is this? Cave moss. Yep, that would be present in caves, wouldn't it? And down this way, more cave moss, I guess, and dead soldiers. Okay, I'm guessing the other guys that I saw are also dead. Oh, you guys can jump up here. That's fucking delightful. Okay. You're not a normal wolf. You are a big wolf. Let's not fall down. Let's let him come up here, where I can fight him even more easily. Thank you. You are an alpha wolf, though alpha wolf is a constructed term used to describe wolves in captivity that get to the highest pecking order, which they do not do in the wild. It's the whole, like, oh, I'm so alpha bullshit. It's like, you're basing your entire thing off of concept that is specifically regarding to... Oh shit, I walked into this. Specifically regarding wolves kept in captivity, so I don't know if you want to relate yourself to that, being kept in captivity, but, you know, you do you. Anybody that claims to be super alpha, I tend to ignore. It's like, okay. Alright. I mean, so far so good. This is super easy. We have not encountered anything dangerous in here yet, so I'm assuming this is like a tutorial cave. You're probably supposed to find this. But, I don't know, it felt like it was a little bit out of the way. Right? Got some bones. A golden wall? So, a boss is what you're saying? Alright. Let's go. The Beastman of Farum Azula. Okay, let's not get too crazy here. Alright, he attacks a lot. One hit. Don't use the double hit. Ah, that's got long range. We're almost dead. Let's not die. Okay, that is a very delayed attack. Holy crap, I almost got hit by that. And he's still going. He's still going. I was expecting his chain to be done there. Get out. Ooh, we narrowly dodged that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, we're doing okay. This is definitely harder than the tutorial boss. Jesus, that was not finished. Yeah, they have long attack chains. What am I saying? They. It's one guy. Nope. Okay, pull back, pull back. Gotta be cautious. Cautious and conservative. Damn. I was not expecting him to continue. This music, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, he's not letting up. He's not giving me much space. Gotta heal. Would like to get him on my first try. That'd be pretty cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did it hit? Yes. Pull back. Okay, he's got a scream. I don't know if that does damage. If it's just a stun. Okay, he's not done yet. Pull back. Okay, I had a chance, but... Whoa, that was lucky. I got real greedy. Too greedy, one might say. Alright, this is a giant attack chain. We do not want to be anywhere near him when he does this. Now we want to be near him. Ow. Maybe not that near him. Let's heal. Alright, we're at full health. We should be able to finish him, but let's not get cocky. Okay, that was, I wasn't expecting him to do a spin attack that quickly. There's a lot of, I'm expecting him to be done, and then he's like, nah, bro. Okay, okay, you got me. You got me good. You got me again, but I got you. We'll call it a trade. I got you, and you didn't get me. I call that a plus. He's almost dead. Yeah! First try! Get fucked! Flame Drake Talisman. Let's see what that is. It is Talisman depicting a red ancient dragon. Boosts fire damage negation. The ancient dragons, who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree, would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Alright, very, Dark Souls. The ancient dragons, they exist before the, they exist before the everything else came into the world. They're made out of stone. They're probably super gigantic. They're probably weak to lightning. And, yeah, they have their own, like, kind of noble code. You know, they're not just ferocious beasts. They protect. They protect. They attack. I don't have a rhyme to finish that off, so ignore that. Yeah. So the dragons seem similar to the dragons in Dark Souls, which is fine. You know, FromSoft, Miyazaki, he's super creative. Has created some really awesome worlds, and there are some things that just like they stay the same between the different settings, right? And that's okay. That's okay. It's a cohesive theme. Like you find something like this in another setting, you're like, that's very Souls-ish. And that's okay. The big stone ancient dragons, very Souls. You know, somebody else has probably done it before him. I'm sure it's not, like, super original, but... yeah, this is where we're going to end the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly have. It has been a wonderful start to Elden Ring. I am super impressed with the game thus far. It's running pretty smoothly. It's got some stutters here and there, but certainly not what the Steam reviews have said about it. Maybe I'm just lucky? I don't know. But if you like it, if you enjoy it, please leave it a like, is actually what I was trying to say. If you're new, welcome to my channel, and please do subscribe if you enjoyed this thus far. I'll put out more Elden Ring videos quite frequently. This is probably going to be a very long playthrough, and I cannot guarantee that it'll be the only Elden Ring playthrough that I do, but I intend to go as deep into the lore and the world as possible in this playthrough. Inevitably, I'm going to miss stuff, so we'll leave that for other playthroughs, I guess. I do miss things. But, welcome everybody that's new. Welcome back everybody that is not new. Enjoy this journey with me, and I'll see you in the next one.